What's up, you guys? I am Nia. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for all my new subscribers. I be forgetting to say that, y'all. Y'all know I'm still like not like a YouTube type of person in a sense. Like, you know, they be like, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, da da da. Like, I don't even know how I do all that. I just get on here and get to talk about whatever I want to talk about. But I do appreciate, you know, all my A1 day ones, and then of course I appreciate all my new people. So yeah, today I want to talk to y'all because y'all know, like, and if you're new here then you don't know, but I've been on my spiritual journey. I'm in my wilderness season. I'm at the end of my wilderness season. And throughout this season, I told you guys I have found my purpose in life. I found the reason that my soul was called into human form, because you know we are spiritual beings having a human experience. Our souls, when our soul decides to be born into a body, it's here on a mission. And this is why so many people do not feel fulfilled in their life, is because their soul is here on a mission. And most of us are not answering the call that's on our life. For many a call, but few are chosen, because many of us have a call in our life, especially as the chosen race. We have a call in our life, but we refuse to answer the call in our life. It's like we keep hearing it ring, 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 ring. We just keep letting it go to voicemail, keep letting it go to voicemail, then it ring again, and we just keep ignoring it. And this is why we often go through our life feeling unfulfilled. So what made me, want to do this video is Alexis Sky. If y'all know Alexis Sky, then you know who she is. If you don't know her, she's an influencer on IG. She show her body and stuff, and she was Fetty Wap. He's a rapper. So if you don't know, he's a rapper. And she was his girlfriend like a couple years ago, and they had it turned out not to be his baby, her baby that she has. It turned out not to be his baby. It was another guy baby. Yeah, be quiet, Ari. It ended up not being his baby or whatever. And she was like vocal about a lot of things. Her daughter, that she had, she has, I think it's cerebral palsy. I'm not sure what it is, but she, had she was born with like a health issue or whatnot. And but her daughter is doing so well. She's doing so amazing. She's so cute. Like, it just goes to show you, like, they told her that her baby wouldn't be able to do this and wouldn't be able to do that. And it's just to see the power of God when these people try to project onto you and tell you that you can't be this and that your baby ain't gonna do this and not gonna be able to do this because of this and that. God will make a way out of no way. God will restore any and everything and everyone. There's nothing that can't be done with the power of God. So, that's who the girl is. And her name is Alexis Sky. So we're about to watch the little video that she posted. And it's just so interesting. It made me feel good because I love seeing the Jezebels. Because like I told y'all, I was a Jezebel. Maybe not to the extent of just like selling my body, but I still was giving my body away. And shoot, honestly, it's like you was kind of giving it away for a little free 99. I mean, they had to do some stuff, but I wasn't really like hand out like the Gross Sisters. Here, give me $3,000 for you to hit this, for you to fly me out on trips. I wasn't doing that, but yeah, you still had to come around. You had to do stuff. You ain't just get to come around and not spend no money. You know you gotta spend some money, but compared to like how Alexis do, we already know Alexis be nigga to nigga for the money. You gotta pay for this. I don't judge her or like Lori Harvey and them type girls in them ways, because I just know it's a spirit that's on them. And a lot of us, especially with Alexis, like, she's been vocal about what she went through. I think she said she was trafficked on Love and Hip Hop. That could have been just for a storyline, but any woman who is just so promiscuous and we jumping God to God to God, giving our butt to you and you and you and you, that's a sign that you've had some issues in your childhood. You may have been touched on and things like that. So that has caused you to get this Jezebel spirit. And same with the guys. And I just did a video for y'all. Hey, it's actually going to upload tonight. So I'm going to post this one tomorrow. But, hey, Ari, be quiet. But that's ultimately where these spirits come from. It's the enemy been after us since a very young child. I told y'all, we are the chosen one. We've been marked since birth. And one thing about it is the devil knows that we've been marked since birth. So because he knows that, he wants to do anything starting from little age, 1 year old, 1 month old, God, what I told y'all in that video, God marked us. Hey, stop. You need to take a nap. God marked us from 1 month old. We're born chosen. We're born. And the enemy knows that. He knows what your mission, what your soul mission here is on earth. So he does everything in his power to distract you, to get you off your narrow path. And the ultimate way to do that is to mess with you while you're young, to attack the children when they're young. Because if you attack the children while they're young, when they're old, they're going to depart. They're going to be loose. They're going to depart. You know how God... Hey. Y'all, this baby, she needs to take a nap. But the same way God says to raise up a child in the way that they should go, and when they old, they shall not depart. The devil believes in messing with the kids while they're young to mess them up mentally so that they can go straight from God. Hold on, somebody at my door. All right. Anyway, see, people always, the enemy try to distract. Why go? That was my best friend, my daughter's best friend brother asking if they're going to daycare tomorrow. Like, yes, they're going to daycare tomorrow for Valentine's Day. So, because I'm going to decorate for them. So when they come home, they're going to have like a little, I always do something every year for my kids on Valentine's Day. I just love decorating for Valentine's Day. I just love it. But anyways, y'all, see, it's 7 minutes in. I didn't even get to the video. But one thing about it is the devil is, he's after us. He's after us. And oftentimes we go astray. We get off our narrow path because the devil assignment he was seeking to destroy us from a very young age. This is why so many of us face so much childhood trauma, is because the enemy is after you as a young child. Because if he gets you, then he can destroy you. He can get you off your narrow path. He can have you messed up for life like his intention is. And when you're messed up for life, it's easier to be a part of the enemy's kingdom, doing the things that he will want you to do versus what God will want you to do, But one thing about it is God knows. He allows certain things because he knows how he's going to turn it around for his good. He knows how he's going to use you as an example for many people that you have influence over, like he's doing with a lot of these influencers. So we're going to watch this video and then, yeah. I know I was just talking real fast, but, I ain't talking fast. You just listening slow. It's like, no, let me stop.
Any of my,
so
I haven't really shared this with any of my friends or family because it's not really for anybody else to understand. If they get it, they get it. If y'all get it, y'all get it. But I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. Giving your life to him, and it hasn't been easy. Every day it gets harder and harder for me because I'm so used to living a certain lifestyle. I'm so used to living a certain way. I'm so used to making this amount of money. But that's because I was doing everything the wrong way. And that's why everything was coming so easy for me because obviously, that's what the devil wanted. But, now things are just becoming a little bit harder, but it's okay because it's, God is testing my faith in him and my belief in him.
Okay, so I just wanted to, of course, piggyback on what she's saying. And it's just so interesting. It made me feel good because it's just like, wow, God is really doing this thing. He's doing this for so many of us. I told y'all, we're the chosen people. He is really doing this for us. And it was funny because somebody in the comments said, why everybody all of a sudden, want to give their life to God? Is something, she was like, no offense, but is this something that I don't know? And yeah, because the apocalypse is coming. God is returning. He's getting ready to divide this nation up. What once used to be one united, what's the saying? One nation, united, under God, for liberty and justice for all. That whole debacle, we get ready to be split. Because y'all know, once upon a time, the continents it was all one landmass. One landmass. This apocalypse that's coming, this is gonna be deeper than anybody ever know it. It's gonna be that serious. People think it's just gonna be like the Great Depression, where it's just like stocks crashing, real estate crashing, loss of jobs. Like, we are about to experience hell on earth for real, because God is angry about what a lot of things is going on in this world. He's very angry about the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah that we got going on in our cities. What we're doing in our cities. He's very mad. He's angry about this. And one thing about it, is, yes, like I always say, God is loving and God is forgiving. He has grace, but God don't play. He's a savage. Like, and when you know God, you know that he ain't nothing to play with. He ain't nothing to play with, because he not going to come to play. He's not going to play, especially when he warned you. And that's what he's doing in this season. He's warning so many of us. He's giving everybody a chance. The other guy, Jisubu, who owns Jisubu, who's Jada's like friend or whatever, and he came out last week saying that, you know, he doesn't no longer want to be gay anymore. He's being delivered, and people know what's going on. Like, God is doing this. This is God shaking the people up. He wants things done the way he intended for it to be done. But God is doing a new thing, and he really wants us to wake up. He's forcing us to wake up. And I've been telling you guys, and I've been, everything that I've been going through this past week, you know, things I've been having going on, I haven't really been in my book as much as I needed to be. It was like, you know, bringing y'all the videos about us being a chosen people. But of course, this is the thing, and I'm going to keep coming and coming and coming, because that's my purpose, to show us who we are. We are the descendants of the Hebrew Israelites. And this is why he's coming down so hard on us. This is why he has come down hard on black people for so long. And what have I told y'all in these videos, the things that he has allowed to happen to black people? Because we are the descendants of the Israelites. We are the chosen people. And we have idolized. Look at that little thing that will happen. People waking up about Beyonce. People waking up about her. This is how you know the last days are near. People be saying, oh, they've been saying this for years and years and years. It's coming. It's coming. They've been saying it like 10 years ago. It's still coming, because it's really the fact that the dark side is being really exposed now. Your idol, a lot of y'all idol, Beyonce, she's getting exposed now. A lot of people is getting exposed now. The time is here. The time is here. And I already told y'all who God is going to use to do this thing to us, to America, who he's going to use to humble America. That submarine Putin got, that submarine he has, that thing is going to come and destroy. That submarine he has in itself can cause major tsunamis, major earthquakes. He's going to send that thing to the ring of fire, and that thing is going to erupt so many volcanoes at one time. Stop hitting your sister and let her sleep. That thing is that's going to be what the apocalypse is. We're going to see it. And I'm just, I'm nervous. I'm not nervous because I know, you know, God got me or whatever. But this is why he's given us grace. He's given the Jezebels. He's given us time to convert. He's given us time to get our stuff together. He's given us time. All this grace that everybody talks, he's given us grace. And if you want to just keep sitting around and saying, oh, this person died, Jesus died for our sins, so it's okay for me to still do this, and it's okay for me to still do that. No, he's given us time. He's given us time to get our stuff together before he comes back. He's given us time, and to see what she said. You know, she is new for her. She's lost a lot of her thing, or she ain't obviously say that she lost everything, but it's different for her. That money that she once used to be able to make, she not making that no more. And I told y'all that's how it was for me. And anybody who's in their wilderness season, God is sending her in a wilderness season, because one thing about it is when you are living a fast life, and then he'll do different things. He'll allow the devil to get to you. He'll allow the devil to get to you, and you get all caught up into that lifestyle of what the devil provides. Because the devil is providing you with all of these things. God wouldn't want it for you to be out here selling your body, tricking off with this girl, this dude. He don't want you doing that stuff. He don't want you selling your soul. He don't want you doing these heinous acts just for money. He don't want you doing anything just for money. Especially stuff that's degrading your soul and degrading you and taking away that self-dignity and self-respect. He don't want you doing that stuff. But when he's trying to keep you on your narrow path, when he's trying to get right with you, oftentimes we don't listen. It takes for something bad to happen. Like somebody in these comments said about her, like, the rituals must have scared her. Because, you know, this is real talk. This is what they really have to do. The kingdom of darkness is real. If you believe that there's a God, you must believe that there's a devil. And if you believe that there's a devil, you must believe that there's a God. There's the kingdom of darkness, just like we have day and night. God is day, the enemy is dark. Satan is dark. Illuminate is to make light. The opposite of illuminate is illuminati, to make dark. And that's the whole narrative. And I don't want to really like get all into that in this video, because eventually I'll be talking about that. But this stuff is the symbolism that they use, like they was talking about with Beyonce the other day. They use your main people on front line. The entertainment business, anybody that's in the entertainment business, 9 times out of 10, they're of the kingdom of darkness, because that is Satan's kingdom. Satan rules the entertainment business, the music business. That's his kingdom. That's his umbrella. That's his. This is why so many people that get involved in these influencers and all these people that's on front line, he uses them to promote destruction. Just like Chrisean, how she blowing up. She's blowing up because she's promoting destruction, like I told y'all in that other video. He uses people to promote destruction. He uses certain rappers. Even with NBA Youngboy, and people like, I don't believe he's gonna change. He trying to change and whatever, because he did an interview, you know, and was like he trying to change. He understands that the music that he has put out over all this time has like really did, you know, negatively affected the community, because of just promoting gun violence and promoting all of that stuff, promoting destruction of the community. And this is Satan's whole agenda, is to promote destruction of our community. We are the chosen race. This is why we have dark clouds over a lot of our cities. This big clouds over us as the black people, because we are God's chosen people, and the enemy is doing everything for us to not see that who we are. He doesn't want us to know who we really are. This is why he's constantly distracting us. He's putting this in front of us, that in front of us. He got us with these IG influencers, the big butts, the nakedness, the sex, the violence, all this stuff that's distracting us. And, you know, it's just funny, like, watching her, you know, say that, because she said the lifestyle that she was living. And we already know, when you live in that fast life, you know what comes with that. And something happened, because I know from experience, especially when you're a Jezebel, it takes for something to happen for you to be like, I'm changing my life after this. I'm changing my life after this. That was You know, and it gets old. You get tired. Like, you'll get tired of living the same way. You'll get tired of doing some of those things. When you get tired, you get fed, you're like, something got to move different. It just got to. This can't be it. You got to want something different. And at that point, that's when God will step in. And when he step in and he say, okay, because one thing about it is you can't keep the devil stuff and then think you're going to go off and go on the other side. Because to the devil, hey, to the devil, we already know that God is his enemy. The battle from day one, before humans even existed, the battle since day one, before we even came on the planet, the battle has been between God and the devil. The devil hates God because he wants to have the power that he has. He envies God. He envies God so much. So he want to copy him. He copies everything that God does and turn it into something of wickedness. Everything. Like I said in videos before, the reason the word counterfeit and plagiarism even exists is because that is what the devil has done to God. He's copied him. He's mocked him. He's imitated. He's plagiarized. He's stolen what God's ways are. He's manipulated because he can't create nothing. The only thing he can do is manipulate. Y'all, please don't mind this baby in the back. She need to lay down, take a nap. Lay down. Nobody ain't on hers. And when you under that kingdom, just like Kanye, when you have been working for the devil for so long, and now you say, okay, I want to give up. I want to give up this. I don't want to do that stuff no more. It's really tearing me down. I'm losing my soul. You become really dark inside. Because after a while, this is why so many people getting that money. Look at how many rich celebrities, they have all this money, the materials. Because what should it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? And when you start to lose your soul, you become empty. You become empty. Your soul was here on a mission, and now the mission is not being fulfilled, so you still don't feel fulfilled. No matter how much money you making, you still not feeling fulfilled. No matter how much sex you having, you still not feeling fulfilled. No matter how many drugs you taking, you still not feeling fulfilled. Them feelings that you feeling inside, you're still not feeling fulfilled because your soul is hungry. It's here on a mission. It's hungry. It wants what it wants. It only is here for a certain appetite, and it wants what it wants. And until it gets what it wants, it's not going to be satisfied. You're not going to be satisfied. Just like if you eat some food and that stuff ain't hit the spot, like we say that food hit the spot, we don't want to just eat anything just to coat our stomach just so we can have something. We want something that's going to hit the spot. Your soul wants to hit the spot. It wants the food that it wants. It's here for certain food. And it needs it to hit the spot. And just because you're going to get these monies, this thing, you able to do this to make money, that to make money, that to make, your soul's still not satisfied with that. Your flesh is all right because you get to dress it up or whatever, but your soul's still hungry for what it's here for. And this is why it'll take for us to go through these things. And we like, I got the money. I got some of this design and stuff. Like, look at a lot of them. Look at Alexis. She go on her vacations. She do all of this. But it's like, all right, that shit getting lame. This getting lame. Like, I'm not feeling fulfilled. I've been doing this same thing for 10 years. Hey, be quiet. I've been doing this same thing for 10 years, and it's like, I'm still not getting where I want to be. I'm still not feeling fulfilled in this life. These rich folks still don't be feeling fulfilled. And this is why when you want to really get fulfilled, God is the only one that can do that. You need God. Nothing is going to fulfill you until you're filled with God. Till you're filled with that Holy Spirit. You're not going to feel fulfilled. And when the devil sees that, he like, dang. So all this that I didn't give you, because the devil just give you quick money. All that quick stuff, anything that comes quick, that's nothing but the enemy. Because God, one thing about it with God, you got to work for it. You got to work for it. It ain't no buy now, pay later type deal with God. No. It's you got to pay now, put that work in now. Then you get what you're supposed to get. You give me your money first. You put your deposits in me first. Put your faith in me first. Trust in me first. Show that you loyal to me first. Show that you really here for what I want you to be here for first. Show me that true loyalty first. Then I'll give you what you want. I'll give you with the stuff that you think that the devil blessed you with. I'm going to give you that plus some. I'm going to give you that plus some. This is why you have to go through a Job season. When you're converting, when you're being delivered, you're going to have to go through a Job season. Y'all already see my story about what I have been going through since I had to leave from one state, move to another state, had to give up all of my things, had to leave everything, had to give up the job, had to give up my car, my house, my everything, had to leave everything behind. And in the interim, it seemed like, dang, you homeless, you lacking, you looking homey, bummy, you looking, compared to how I used to look. And yeah, like she said, this is hard. This thing is hard. This is not easy at all. When you used to looking like this, having this, doing this. But like they say, like God says, what should it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? You need to get that soul right first. So many of us, our soul, our spirits is damaged, destroyed, messed up. We dressed up trash buckets because we care about dressing this thing up. Dressing this thing up, but in the inside, we feel like complete trash. We feel like complete trash because we unhealed, suffering from a lot of childhood wounds. Suffering from a lot of this stuff. Feelings of unworthiness, feelings of rejection. I was just reading something about the orphan spirit. Yes, I just did a video saying that I feel like an orphan. I don't have that orphan spirit anymore, but I definitely still feel like an orphan because these religions and I don't fit in with this crap. Because I'm not of none of those religions. All of that stuff, I don't fit in with that stuff. I'm godly. I'm spiritual. That religion stuff, that once again, man-made of the enemy to create division. God is not an author of confusion. He is not an author of division. Unity gets the job done. Division is created by the enemy, because if he can keep everybody divided, he can put this thoughts in your head, put these thoughts in your head, keep you fighting against each other so you can't come together to see the greater good. You can't come together for the greater good. This is why we have all this racism, religion, all these things to keep us divided and going against each other. Because if we start teaming up, if my brain and your brain start connecting, we start aligning and we start linking up and be like, hold up, you get this feeling too, I get that feeling too. What's really going on? Like now, a lot of people starting to wake up. The enemy don't like that. He like, oh, they really catching on. They catching on. That's why I told y'all, the enemy been on me for a long time. He hates that I'm awake now. He hates that my pineal gland is open now. He hates it. Because he been trying to keep me down. He been trying to keep me distracted. He been trying to keep me from this very purpose that I have. They don't want us to know who we are. And I just feel so fulfilled. That's something, the fact that I have something to work on every day that I never get tired of doing. That's why I'm just ready to, everything I've been going through this week, I'm ready for stability so that I can solely focus. And even with this, that's why he been causing so much confusion, because he know once I get settled, it's on and popping. I'm doing nothing but straight in my books. Coming to y'all with the facts every single day. I'm going to be coming to y'all with the facts about who we are as the chosen people. I already started telling y'all. But every one of us has a purpose. We all have a purpose. Especially if you look like me. If you are a colored folk, if you black, I hate that colored word. Because, nah, you got to be black. If you say colored, we're black. Even though technically we're not black or brown. But if you chocolate, you black, you the culture, you black. Because like I said, really, I don't even know what to really call us, because we're not really supposed to be black. But the black community is different from everybody. We're our own community. And it's like this guy, y'all know I be jumping around, but this guy that he does video on YouTube, he does shorts about black families, like black people, like it's so cute and so funny, because it's like, dang, how are we all like this? Like all of us don't know each other. Some of y'all from this state, some of us from that state, some of us from this state, this state. Ari, wait a minute. Wait. We all from different states, and we do the same things. Just like them Barbie sheets. I don't know if y'all had it, but a lot of us grew up with the same type of covers. We go to the same places. We have the same thing, and we don't know each other. This is how you know it's in the culture. It's in us. Ari. Shh. Shh. Yeah. Shh. It's in us. Like how we all just do the same things. But just like them folk, a lot of them do the same things. They don't have to know each other. That's just in their culture. It's just in the culture. You know? Because we the Hebrews. What they say in the Bible, because they're much more mightier than we. Our men are mightier than all these other ones. And their women are much more livelier than we are. That's what they say. They know. And that's us. That's why they be trying to condemn us. But we really the chosen ones. And God needs us to wake up. And this is why he's doing a new thing. I'm so happy to see that, you know. And we need these influencers. The girls like him, because the devil has been putting these girls on frontline to destroy us. To promote these, come on, lay down here. To promote these injections and to promote doing all this freaking stuffing us stuff, that all the stuff, promoting sex, promoting all this stuff, promoting you to be a thotty, promoting hoe is life, and promoting the whole phase and all that. He got them influencers, these celebrities on frontline to promote that stuff. And he's going to use these same very ones. That's why I even said with Krishan in that video. He's going to use these ones because they got a lot of following, millions of followers. Now we need to use them same girls to change the narrative for us. If God can use them that already got the platforms and get them to surrender to him and change their life, and all the girls that's following them, because so many of us, like we are, as the chosen ones, like I've been telling y'all in these videos, as it's biblical, we are black people, the Israelites, we are natural followers. I'm not. Y'all are. And yeah, I said it. And if you're not, cool. But we already know most black people are followers. It's what you see another girl have, you want. What you see another guy have, you want. What you see these celebrities doing, you jump right on bandwagon. Look how instantly with this little hairstyle. I don't know which movie that was that Lauren London wore the twist thing on. Whatever this hairstyle is, the big jumbo twist. Ari got it. Now the other girl, who had it? I think it was Cash Doll. Now everybody about to be having like this, to see the way that we instantly jump on bandwagons and stuff is monkey see, monkey do. So maybe if we have the leading monkeys, maybe we have them doing right. Maybe our lost sheep will want to do the right things. We want to get back to God. If we see people like Alexis Scott, people like your favorites, Jada's and Ari's, the people that you idolize and that you put on this high pedestal, maybe we see them doing right, we'll want to do right. You know, and I didn't mean to make this video this long. I already knew I probably was going to get this preaching though, because I ain't recorded a video in like days. All these videos I've been recently posted, I've been recorded those probably about like 10 days ago. Over 10 days ago. But they just was still in my thing. But overall, y'all, it's just good to see that she waking up, and a lot of us is waking up, and we're trying to get right. We're trying to get right. And we have to. We have to. One thing about it is when you go through this wilderness season, yes, you might lose it all. Don't be afraid. It seems very scary. Trust you me. And because I've lived it already, and I'm almost out of my season. But I'm still in my wilderness season. I'm almost out, though. I'm almost out. And it's just been quite the journey. It's definitely something that we all need to do. If you want to know who you are, if you want to find your purpose in life. Whose number is that? I think that's the school. Hold on. Yeah, that was my daughter's school, calling my library book. But if you in your wilderness season, and if you're about to go into your wilderness season, trust you me, like she said in that video, this is hard, but it's worth it. And everybody's not gonna get it. Most of your family and friends, unless they're getting the conviction like you, they're not gonna get it. They're gonna call you all types of names. They're gonna call you crazy, but guess what? You gotta do it anyway, because it's between you and God. This is between you and God. And I'm living proof. Y'all see my journey. Y'all see my journey. Who I am now, the fact that I even know as much as I know about God now, and know and have the relationship. Yeah, I had started building my relationship before I got on the journey, because that's what God, the one who told me to even move to Texas. He the one that told me to even move. So, but as I've gotten on this journey, I've really learned to truly trust him. And even still, I still get mad too. Because I'm like, oh, when is this going to be over? Like, dang, God, it's going to get hard. But are you loyal? Like I said in the videos back, are you loyal to God? Are you loyal? So, it's just interesting. It's amazing. I'm just glad. I'm rooting for her. And I'm rooting for everybody because God, he uses the main ones who come from the not so pretty backgrounds. People, he qualifies the unqualified. The ones who think we not qualified, I'm not qualified. Like I used to feel, I'm not qualified. I'm this. I'm a baby mama. I got 2 baby daddies. I ain't got no money like that. I look like this. I'm not that. I'm just feeling like, I talk too fast. I be messing up. All of the insecurities that we had, God used them very people. Look how he did Moses. Moses did not feel confident. He had a speech impediment. He felt like, I can't do this. You want me to be the spokesperson for all the Israelites? You want me to be the one to lead them out of slavery? I can't lead them. You want me to go up against the Pharaoh? You want me to go up against the king of Egypt? I can't do that. God said, yes, you can. God said, yes, you can. I be like, I'm ratchet a little bit. I'm ratchet a little bit. You want me to be, I don't speak all godly and churchy. I ain't grow up in the church. I ain't do this, but you want me to get up here and be the one talking? He said, yeah, you. Yeah, you. God chooses us. No, man, it don't matter, because if God is for you, who could be against you? You know? So it's like, it don't matter if you think you unqualified. God the only one who can qualify you. You can't qualify yourself. You can't qualify yourself. Only God can. He choose you. He choose you. So I'm just happy. So I'm just happy to see, you know, her changing over or whatever. And it's going to be hard. It's hard to let go of a lot of this stuff. I'm still working on releasing a lot of stuff. I still be cussing. It's hard. Especially when you have when you've been covered in so much sin. It's like, okay, you got to lift them up. Lift them the layers off you. Lift them off you. Like, it is not easy. Not easy at all, but you got to constantly put in work, and God knows that. This is why He's going to have grace for you. As long as He see you trying, He wants to see you trying. Literally, faithfully trying. He wants to see you trying. He wants to see you putting in some type of work for the kingdom. He wants to see it. He wants to see it. And we all, if you're in this journey and He's delivering you, you're going to have to go through a wilderness season, because the devil's not going to let you convert over to God and keep all His stuff. You got to get that stuff back. So all the fancy materials that you got that the devil blessed you with, thinking it was God blessing you with it, that wasn't God blessing you with it. That was the enemy. And one thing about it, nobody calls their God. There's different gods. You think Satan's kingdom, you think they call him Satan? That's his name, yes. Just like God has several names in the Bible. One minute He's Jehovah. One minute He's I am that I am. What's her name? Hagar called him, what she called him? Elroy. Because he heard the one who hit, was it Elroy? Yeah. She called him Elroy but he heard her cries when she was out, when they chased her off, basically when Sarah, hating self, chased her off, and she was out crying because she didn't know what she was going to do with that baby. She was pregnant by Abraham and all of that. And she didn't know, but God heard her cries and sent His angel for her. And she said, I'm going to call you Elroy because for you here. I think that means, in Hebrew, it means like hearer, to hear or something. And He heard her cries. And He hear all of our cries. You know. I don't even know I'm getting emotional. I'm going to get emotional. One thing about it is God make me emotional, because it's like, and He make me mad sometimes too. I ain't even going to hold y'all. Like, I've been getting mad at Him these past couple of days. I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Like, come on. Like, dang. But it's like, He just like a parent. Sometimes you're going to get mad at Him. But you got to stay down. You got to stay loyal. And you got to go back and apologize. I be like, it's hard. Y'all talk about marriage is hard. If that's anything as hard as this is, that's how I know I can't commit. I cannot commit myself to not another soul. If I got to commit myself to God, this alone is very hard. God is one hard soul to commit to. Very hard. Ain't easy by far, but it's well worth it. It's well worth it, man. I just feel like, as long as I got God on my side, it's like, who cares about anybody else? I just need my kids and God. That's it. You know? But I'm going to wrap this video up, and I just wanted y'all to know that if you're going into your wilderness season, you're going into your Job season, y'all know y'all need to read the book of Job. If you in this season, you need to read the book of Job, because it's gonna bring you so much clarity when you lose everything. If you facing eviction, repo, homelessness, losing a job, you going through CPS battles, nasty divorce battles, read the book of Job. Because for everything that you are losing, If you stay 10 toes down and stay loyal like Job did and just do what you're supposed to do throughout your losing season, stay focused on what God is telling you to do, because you have a mission that he wants you to do. And if you stay focused on that mission, all that other stuff don't even matter. It matters, of course, because it's like, dang, I'm used to this. I'm used to living like this. I'm used to that. But what did he do? Job had thousands and thousands of cattle and oxen and camels, and he had it all. He got sick, got them boils on him. God let the devil come in and test him. He said, you think this dude's so loyal to you? You think he really mess with you? Because you know the devil hates God. So he be like, you really think people mess with you, God? People don't mess with you for real. It's because you bless them. That's why they mess with you. You done did this, and that's why they mess with you. I assure you, if you take all of that stuff away, they're going to curse you to your face. They're going to curse you to your face. And this is like oftentimes when you're in that transition season, when you going, you know, you want to get your life together and you want to do right and you want to get right with God, you want to get delivered and saved and all of that. This is why you're going to lose a lot. You're going to lose everything just to test your faith, because Satan puts it in God's. Satan be like, they're gonna turn their back on you, because you be like, dang, I gave my life to God and I lost everything. That's how I was feeling at first. I'm like, dang, I give my life to you and I lose everything. I start worshiping you and really trying to turn to you and seek you, and now I lose everything. How is this godly? Like, how is this godly? This ain't godly. That's how I was feeling. But it's about true soul fulfillment. God wants your heart. He wants your soul. He wants what no man can see. No man can see the soul. God is after that inside. He wants that. The same way the devil kind of wants your soul too. He want it. He want it. It's a battle. For we battle. What's the Ephesians chapter 6 verse 12? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness, against spiritual wickedness in high places. This is spiritual battles that we're fighting. God versus the enemy. A battle for the soul. That soul up in you. It's a battle of that. They're after that. The devil after it, and God owns it, like I did in that video. But the devil is after that. He wants it. He wants it because he want to get you to do what he wants you to do. He wants you to, because he's about wickedness. He's about everything darkness. He wants you doing all the wicked stuff. He wants you to go against everything that God set for us in Leviticus. And I still got to do that video on that. Like, I'm going to get, this week, I'm going to be doing my Leviticus videos. I really got to get on this. But he wants you going against everything that God wants you to do. But if you stay focused, even when you have lost it all, when you stay focused on what he told you to do, what your soul mission is, the same way he did Job. He blessed Job for everything Job lost. And Job had a lot. And he lost it all. But everything that Job lost, God blessed him double. Double for staying 10 toes down. Even when everybody around him, his friends, everybody around him, his wife, everybody was like, what are you doing? You really staying loyal to God, and you losing everything in hopes to be loyal to the Holy Spirit? I went through the same thing. They laughing at me. They was laughing at me, y'all. Like, they was laughing at me. They was talking about me. They had it all to say. They said, man, you this and that. Look at you. You need to seek mental help. Y'all see the videos. That's why I've been recording from day one. God told me record your whole journey. The good, the bad, the ugly. Record it. Record it. Ain't no privacy. Ain't no privacy. Show these people. Y'all can go back from February. Well, I didn't post the video prior to like I got here in March. But from March of 2022, it is now February 13th. From then to now, it's been a dang on journey. A journey. It's been a journey. And they laughed at me. They mocked me. They had so much to say. Oh, you thought you was doing something, moving out of state. Thought you was doing something. getting this fake bossing up, fake making these moves. Look at you. You lost it all. Look at you. You in an apartment with no furniture. Look at you. Now you lost your car. Look at you. Now you homeless. Look at you. Look at you. Then on top of that, when I'm already at the bottom, they try to kick me even more. Try to get my kids taken. Try to kick me when I'm already down. They try to kick me. They try to play me. But one thing about it is God is going to use them same enemies as my footstool. For I stepped right on them. Stepped on all of them to get to my purpose. And now it's restoration season, baby. It's restoration season, baby. So just know, y'all, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly, but baby, your soul, you're gonna get fulfillment in that soul. And all of the things that you thought you was losing and that you did lose, you're gonna get it back. I don't care what you lost. You're gonna get it back. You're gonna get better. You're gonna get better. You're gonna get better. Even if you lost your kids during this season, you're gonna get them back. And you're going to be better than ever for them. You're going to have a better relationship with them. It's going to be better. Better for everything that the enemy tried to take and destroy and try to put you down and try to make you feel like you a bottom feeder. God going to use all of that. It's going to be some glory in your story. Okay? So I'm done rambling. I'm done talking. Because I ain't been making no videos in like a week. So, I got a lot to say. But, baby, he's taking a lot of us from rags to riches. Spiritually first. Spiritually first. Then the outer. Spiritually first. Then it'll manifest into material. Rags to riches. It's about to be a wealth transfer, y'all. So put on your boots. Strap your boots up. And get the pushing. Get the working. You gonna cry, slide down the wall and all. But you better keep on pushing. Don't let nobody keep you down. Because God got you. And if God is for you, who could be against you? He will never leave nor forsake you. He will never leave nor forsake you. He know what you need. And during this season, don't worry about what you're losing, because God is going to provide provision. He is there. Wherever he's sending you, wherever you go, you're going to be well taken care of. Trust you me. Trust you me. Look at my story. So, till the next time, y'all. See y'all in the next video. Deuces.